Welcome to Elena'sBarre Low Impact Full Body Workouts. On this channel, you find different fitness format workouts that will help you to lose fat, tone up your muscles, improve your posture, balance, gain overall strength, stamina, endurance, and flexibility. Check more classes on Elena at Elena'sBarre Patreon. Join us for my crazy piano practice and various music challenges with Elena'sBarre community on Sundays. Try out different comments during our live streams and see what happens. On Saturdays, we talk about controversial topics that can trigger you. If you'd like to dive in deeper into interesting topics and discussions with us, please support our new YouTube channel, The Resurgence, at The Resurgence of Sanity. If you'd like to call in and share your story during our live streams, please check our community rules and guidelines. You can also read my articles on Elena'sBarre Substack and tell me what you think about the topics. You participate in all of our activities voluntarily at your own risk and discretion. Read the disclaimer in the description box. If you don't want to be mentally or physically challenged, I suggest that you skip this video. Thank you for your understanding. Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back. Finally, we are live. We are doing our Latin rhythm challenge. And I have quite a few guests today with me. So it's Dino. Ta-da! Hi, Dino. Great to see you.
Hello, Elena. Hello, everyone in the chat. In the chat.
And we also have Angus, who is joining us today. Hi,
Angus.
Hello, Dino.
Yeah. And we have another special guest. It's Elena Casanova. She is a professional pianist who decided to stop by and say hi to us. Yeah, I've known Elena for quite a few years. We actually met each other, and I know that she specializes in the Latin rhythm, in the Cuban music. She's really good at playing tango, different kinds of tango, right?
Very
Probably
cool.
other rhythms there as well, right, Elena? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, tango is Argentinian, but yeah, I do play a little tango, not very often, but yes, I did a whole concert of tango music, but I like to just I've done something with Brazilian music, but my concentration is just Cuban and mostly Cuban classical. So.
Wow. And we are going to browse through your YouTube channels today. So we will go to your YouTube channel so that guys can follow each other. And this way they can support you. You can exchange some notes. And we also have Richard. He is an amateur musician also, and he is focusing on the Beatles. He has a lot of songs with the Beatles. Then we have Luigi, who is a guitarist, but he told me that he wasn't able to join us today, but I have him on the display also. And we have Sergey. He is just a wonderful man who is very kind and very encouraging. He's supporting all of our music journey so far, because I'm also a student. I'm not a professional pianist. I was trained to play the classical music, but I had a very long pause when I didn't play any musical instrument, and now getting back to practice, it's a little tiring, but we love it. So let's get to Elena, because I have your performance opened. And I'm going to share the slide with you guys. I hope that you can see it. Yeah.
Which one are you playing?
Kumana.
Kumana. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's not really Cuban, but it's one of those pieces that a lot of American audiences knew, especially people in their 60s and 70s and 80s.
Well, let's listen to it, because it's not your YouTube channel per se, right? I know that you have a different.
That particular piece is not. It's on another, somebody that used to do videos for me.
Interesting.
I can share you. I have two channels. I have Cuban Classical by Elena Casanova, and I have Elena Casanova Music.
Interesting. Okay, can you type in the links in the chat, please, with your YouTube channels so that guys can follow? because in the description box, I think I referred people to your guys' YouTube channels. But if you have other YouTube channels, you can also share them. Okay. Elena is going to type in your YouTube channels here. So let's check it, guys.
Wow.
Bravo!
Yeah,
Wow.
amazing.
Oh my goodness.
I love those glissandos.
It's been a while, but it's kind of funny watching, stuff after years and you're like going, oh my gosh, those octaves are dirty. Oh my gosh. But it's a live performance. It's a live performance and it's not a great piano and it's, all of those things. So
Well, you made it sound fantastic, Elena. I don't buy that, something was wrong with the chords, because I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear anything was wrong with that piece.
well, we're our worst critics. But
Critics, yeah.
it's a fun.
It's funny. You look at it, Elena, and you think, oh my gosh, I'm playing much better, or you think that performance wasn't so great, but maybe the level that I'm at, especially, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm in the presence of a master. So that's what's going on in my head. So that was amazing. I loved it.
It's all in comparison. It's all in comparison. Yeah, Sergey says bravo also here. And Richard. Yeah, thank you guys for stopping by today. I was going to share with you the channels for Elena, so you can go follow her. Let me just copy and paste them here so that you can. Oops, where is it? Where did it go? Okay, here. My computer has been pretty glitchy today, so apologies, guys. And I'm having some problems. I can't post to all the destinations that I'm live streaming today, so something is going on. Okay, I did share one link to your YouTube channel. Let me share another one.
Okay, it just came up. Cuban
Okay,
Classic by
cool.
Elena Casanova.
One, and then we have another one, which is probably the one that I was browsing through, because I was thinking, okay, if she doesn't show up, if she doesn't send me, like yesterday, I had these thoughts. If she doesn't share some videos with me, I still wanted to share her performance with you guys so that you can watch and learn.
I have something to strive for.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll keep practicing. All right.
right. Oh, Dino, you have a new keyboard there, or what is it? Where are you?
I'm out in my satellite studio in our little sunroom, just because there's stuff going on in the house. So
Okay, I see.
this is this is the entrance of the house, and this is the Roland, the FP30X, which is a pretty decent keyboard.
Okay, tell Elena how many pianos you have at home.
Elena, what I lack in skill on the piano, I make up for it with the amount of pianos I have.
So you're a collector.
Yeah, I figured, okay, well, maybe if I just keep on collecting pianos, I'll just get better just by just the sheer presence of them. I don't know. I'm not sure it's working or not, but it feels good.
Awesome.
So how many pianos you have?
I have an old Mason and Hamlin upright in the garage from the 1800s. I've got this digital piano. I've got a newer Mason and Hamlin. Newer, it's from 1919. And then I have the Kawai K300 in an office. And then I even have one kind of like just in storage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pianos that I can count.
Wow.
That's like a sickness.
Last time we talked, you only had 4.
They are beautiful instruments.
It's just hard to get rid of. I know if I get rid of it, it's going to go into the dump. And I'd rather just like look at it in my garage when I go to get tools out of the garage, because I do construction for work. So if I go into the garage to pull out some like a chop saw, I might play a little bit on my old 1891 Mason and Hamlin and go, all right, it's still alive.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I have a couple of keyboards, and I also have a Yamaha C7, and it's from the I want to say maybe the 70s, maybe before. Actually, I can't remember. Then I have an very old piano that I can't remember the brand, but it was in a photo shoot I did for when I was doing a.
Okay, we can't hear you, Elena.
We heard up the photo shoot. You were doing a photo shoot for something. Come back, Elena. Don't disappear on us.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I have a good connection today. I think the last time I was on the Latin Showcase, I kept cutting out. But so far, so good here. Yeah, Elena disappeared, right?
Did she disappear completely? Because I'm trying to find. Yeah, she's.
Well, her little square is gone. Where I had her name.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we hope that she will be back. In the meanwhile, let's watch her other videos, because she's a great performer. She is a wonderful musician. We actually happened to meet in person. We have some common friends, and
cool.
We even played the piano a little bit with her. But I always felt so intimidated by her, because she's fantastic.
I would be sweating. My hands would be all like this.
I was kind of like shivering and shaking just by like being around. It's it's such a pleasure, you know. It's always so inspiring. And actually, they told me to get a real piano, not the keyboard that I used to play back then, because we were living in a small apartment with my husband before we moved into a bigger house, so we didn't have space for a regular, even upright. All I had was my Casio keyboard that I was playing on. And then after meeting with them, with all of the great musicians, I was so inspired. And then we finally got me a baby grunt. And then I was like, oh yeah,
Oh,
finally.
nice.
No,
That's gonna
now
take
it
some.
kind of feels different when you play it. So
Mhm.
yeah, let's check your other YouTube channel. I really want to go to your Cuban Classical by Elena. So I'm going to share that channel with you so that you guys can follow and see how it looks like. Let me present the slide here. You can see it, right? So she doesn't have a lot of subscribers there, but and I'm not sure why I'm not signed in. I'm subscribed to your channel, I promise. It's just something, maybe the incognito mode. So there are a few videos here. And okay, let's see, which one do we want to play, guys? Which one are you interested in? I mean, all of them are going to be amazing. Hello? Oh, okay. She's back. She's back. Here you go. Elena,
Hi.
I was trying to log in on my computer because I'm on my phone. I was trying to log in, and then Google wanted my phone to confirm that it was me. It's like, oh gosh. So
yeah, I hate it. It
now
actually happens to me too. I had to reinstall my password, and I'm like, oh my gosh, seriously? You asked me to do it now, right before the live stream? Yeah, I hate it when it happens. Well, we are on your different YouTube channel now. It's called Cuban Classical by Elena Casanova. And yeah, I was just asking guys, which piece shall we play? I'm sure that all of them are fantastic.
well, it's a little mix. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, you can Google my name and see all, the recordings, the actual recordings from
Mhm.
my pieces, but these are just, sit down and play and just kind of post something up and have a little fun. And then I have a couple of things that have been nicely done by a s- a- a video person. And
Yeah.
so
All right, I'm subscribing right now, Elena. Ya soy un seguidor
thank
nuevo.
you.
Ya saben, okay.
Escritor
Gracias.
nuevo. Yeah. Yeah, guys, please go subscribe to her channel. I also linked, I think I linked this one in the description box so that you can follow each other and support each other. Yeah. Okay. I'm really curious. I want to play something, but I'm so lost here because there are so many interesting pieces. I don't know, which one would you recommend us to listen to?
Well, do you want to? I mean, you want to see something interesting that it's a combination. How about Dark Eyes? That's
Dark.
a Russian melody that I
What's
grew up.
opposite? Ah, interesting. Yeah,
It's
let's do it.
Yoshino.
I know the dark eyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I mixed that in with El Cuarto de Tula, which is Buena Vista Social Club, made that pretty popular. And and then this is a live concert where, it's sort of like there's six other pianists and we all take turns playing, but we also kind of like, if we feel the inspiration, kind of like, we we get up and go play with that person. Usually we kind of give them a heads up, but this was I didn't have the heads up, so you can see it and it's pretty fun. So I think
Perfect. Is it on this channel, Elena? Because I remember you did something similar. I actually attended
oh
your
no, you know what?
live
It's
concert.
not, it's not on that channel. It's on the Elena Casanova music channel. I'm sorry.
Okay, we will go to that one next. Okay, let's listen to this Ojos, Los
You can do
Ojos
that.
de Pepa. Uh-huh.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna wrap myself in a wrap every day for 3 months.
Oh my gosh, let's okay, let's skip it.
So
Bravo.
those are a little
Beautiful.
more accessible. They're from my first album of Recuerdos de Cuba. Oh, and they're French contradances. Manuel Samuel was he was recognized as one of the first composers to use kind of nationalist influences, and start writing some music that represented more the Creole, and but there was a lot of French influence, and so that was kind of all of his pieces are like that. They're 8 measures that repeat.
Yeah, I was fascinated by the technique in the right hand, guys. Did you notice it? Because we are all students. We are learning this with the 2 fingers. How they call that? Trios or
Ornament. They're an ornament. Or
ta da ta tam. Like when there was the passage going down with the right hand, and you had to play two keys at the same time. It requires a lot of technique. I was just blown out.
Great. Yeah, had a really nice feeling and a great mood to that song.
Yeah,
So nice.
very beautiful.
Totally danceable.
there are 2 pieces. It's Los Ojos de Pepa y El Pañuelo de Pepa. They're both next to each other in the album, and it's really hard. I don't know if you've noticed when you play a piece, when you sit down to practice, if you play a certain piece, then it just sort of leads like the next piece has to be this other one, when you're working on a number of different pieces. Does anybody ever experience that?
No,
Like
I'm not at that level, but I can imagine it.
Well, you it's like when you're playing something, it's like when you're done with that piece, is there a kind of a
Well, like to
sometimes
keep the
there's-
flow going for sure. There's like what would be a good segue to the next piece? What would fit best after hearing that? I can see that. You don't want something that's going to contrast too much.
right, but sometimes when I practice, like for instance, I would always start practicing for, this is a while back when my kids were little. I would always start with Liszt Constellation, and just be calming, and they would settle down, they'd be getting ready to sleep, and they'd fall asleep, and then I would go on with whatever other pieces I was working on, whatever concerto or something else. I'd do an etude or some kind of more something to kind of get my fingers going, and then I would practice the piece. But sometimes I play, especially with the Cuban pieces, I will play one piece and it's like, I just need to play this other piece. So whether it's Siboney, it's like it calls it. It's like, oh, I just kind of, my mind goes to that piece and it's like, I can't help myself. It's like, okay, fine, I'll do that. It wasn't part of what I was planning, but sometimes I get into little patterns of like 2 or 3 pieces that just I like playing, they just kind of
together.
come
Yeah, one after another. I sometimes get that feeling.
Sure.
Yeah, especially when I'm practicing live. I'm not performing, but it's just having fun.
Right, exactly. That's what I meant. I mean, performing is
performing is so much stress. I used to perform back in the music school. I actually had good credentials. I could get into music, but I chose not to. And I chose to do other things. And I kind of regret it because I also had a big pause when I didn't play the piano for over 10 years, and it just wrecked my technique and everything. So like what you see sometimes, I post these reels and short videos or the live stream practice on Sundays before this challenge. It's just me kind of goofing off and trying to get back to
I've seen some of that. You have a beautiful approach to the piano, so
well, I'm dealing with the cards that I have. I know my limits. I'm not going to be a professional pianist in my life, but like might as well enjoy the process.
We're all students, Elena.
Yeah. I know. Even like, see, guys, even like the best of the best, they will tell you that it's the process. Embrace the process.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Performance can go well or not, but it's, you can't count on that as being your goal. Uh,
Yeah.
Well, it always makes me feel good when I hear of top level world class pianists who still have a teacher, who still consult, who
Hmm.
still go, and the teacher will be the older master and still give the pointer. So I'm like, all right, I can do. I'm all right taking lessons every week. I gotta keep doing it.
Absolutely.
I don't expect to be on the world stage, but you never know. I could live to be 110, and then I'll have my chance.
Well, you don't have to be a Yuja Wong to get on the world stage. You can be in a, what is your name? You can be yourself, but you're on the world stage. You play on, you upload things on YouTube. So
Well, I'm on the world stage right now, so you're right, Elena. It's
Right,
yeah,
the
right.
we can't compare.
famoso.
You
Yeah.
can't compare. I remember when I was um, teaching students, and I would teach them some of the pieces I played, and then they would end up playing them really well. I mean, they're talented kids, and I go, "Oh my gosh, he can play this well." And I was like, "What am I doing?" Um, so two things. Maybe I'm doing a good job teaching him, but I was a little bit intimidated. It's like, gosh, if I got to play this in front of an audience that's like this 14-year-old can play it the same way, why would they want to hear me and not him? um but it is, you are who you are, and you bring into the stage whatever your love and your passion, and it just, it comes through, and you have every right to be there than anybody else.
Well,
So
I think it's fun. It's fun having friends, and happy to call you my friend too now, Elena. And sharing a little bit of banter back and forth, doing a little the Latina music showcase like this today. It's fun. It's cool. It's like it's better than going out and getting in trouble on the streets any day.
Sure. Yeah, I love this community. We are not, hypercritical of each other. At the same time, we are supportive and give each
We're
other
a very forgiving
encouragement.
community.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Well, we have different levels here. We have the master level, the professional level, the people who
Yeah.
have been playing the piano or other instruments for a very long time, for their entire life. And we have some people who just started playing the piano. There will be a difference. So yeah.
well, you
Well,
want to be encouraging to everyone, and I want to, you know I'm just saying, I can I've had my failures, and even though I've been playing for a lot of years and I've done a lot of concerts, you're not protected from not playing well.
yeah, yeah. There is so much that goes into performance. Back even when I was performing in music school, there were some concerts where I just didn't feel like I wanted to be out there.
Yeah, you
I
gotta have
was
the
there
knees. It's like
because my teacher was like, she kind of put me there, but I'm like, I don't feel like I want to play. I did it, but it was really bad. Actually, my singing, oh, guys, you're going to laugh. I don't have singing voice. Okay, all of the videos that you see me singing, I'm kind of mocking at my also inability to sing, and because of the words I changed the lyrics of the words of some simpy songs to match the reality. It just kind of proves the point. But then I got a comment from my dad yesterday, and he's hyper encouraging, and I'm going to translate it literally to you, okay, so that my dad knows how to tell me that I okay, listen to this. The plane was great, but you don't want to work on your voice, Elena. You are squeaking like a pig behind the toilet door.
Yeah.
brutal. He's more brutal than your songs are. Like if you sing about. Oh
Oh my
my
god.
god,
I was
brutal, Papa.
listen to this. I was telling you many times, you need to learn how to sing. There are teachers, there are exercises, and then he adds in English and so on.
Oh my God.
You should sing with the diaphragm, not with your mouth. Well, I know that because I used to take the vocal classes back when I was little. But then there was one disgraceful performance that I did when I messed up the words. I was stumbled on stage, like I couldn't open my mouth. It just was so horrible. And that experience still is kind of within me, you know, and it sort of prevents me from doing that, or like learning how to sing, you know. So, because you are not shy and still sing, bravo, well done.
Yeah, all right. So you had some
See?
encouraging words. at
You're
the
right,
end.
but then he was like,
Bye-bye.
yeah, that's my dad. That's my dad. Well done.
He's
But
funny. He sounds really funny.
yeah, anybody can learn how to sing if you have the hearing, if you have the ears. But the voice, you can establish it, you can work on it, but you will have to walk, you know. So these are the words from my dad. I found them hilarious and encouraging at the same time. So I don't mind constructive criticism, guys. I know where my limits are, and if you tell me like I need to work on this, I usually know what I should work on, because I admitted that I messed up here or there. Yeah, but these are the the encouraging and truthful criticism that I think we are lacking today, because a lot of people are just saying, they're kind of like fluffing up and telling you like how awesome you are, how great you are, without giving a little bit of criticism here and there. And yeah, I think that people kind of need it if they want to improve. But you can't do it like all the time, like, oh, you just suck here, and all the
So,
time.
Elena, are you going to start singing lessons now?
No, I'm not. This is why I told you guys. I don't think I have the.
I didn't think so. That's all right. It's fine. We don't mind your,
Oh,
what
you
did he
don't
say? Squeaky?
squeaky,
Like a
squeaky
piglet?
pig of sounding from the toilet door. Yeah.
That's a beautiful image. That's all right.
You see, they don't mind it.
Yeah.
Well, because the point of this videos, you know, he liked the song, but he didn't like the voice, you know, how I was singing. But the point of these videos is I'm trying to pick on the reality, you know, and the female delusion. And yeah, if I wanted to bring it up to the next level, maybe I should sign up for some singing classes. Maybe that's what I'll do eventually. I don't
Yeah,
know.
sure, you got plenty of time. You don't have anything going on.
Yeah,
You got
right.
plenty of time to do
Like
lessons.
another thing to add to my already busy list to do.
Yeah, I don't think it's all right. I think we're okay with your singing voice, Elena.
Okay, well, thank you,
Yeah,
Dina. Yeah. I just wanted to tell you that, like, having dad who, like, kind of, and he always was like that, you know, like he was always telling me the truth, but in the
he sounds funny. He
in
sounds
the
like
funniest possible way, you know, so
Yeah.
that even I was like, seriously, I know that I don't have the best voice out there, but it's so funny to hear when people recognize it and present it to you in a funny way. Yeah, well, okay. Elena, do you want us to listen to another piece of yours?
I would love to hear some other things.
Some other things. Okay. Well, then let's go to Dino's.
Well, yeah, and I can guarantee that we're going to be listening to Elena's channel with, you know, when we finish up this, and like tonight, I'm going to check out some more of the music, Elena.
Okay, Dino, can you publish your video? Because for some reason, the email that you sent to me with the recent video that you shared with Mambo 5,
Yeah.
I can't really, I can't find it on my.
The one that I sent it to your message on Instagram.
Ah, you sent it to me as a message on Instagram?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I think you can pick that one up.
Because I remember I only received the message from Richard with his performance, but I did not receive
look on your Instagram message from me, and then just go. You got to scroll.
Yeah, I think you sent me the email.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Because I did unlist. I had it unlisted.
Well, publish it so that we can see it, okay? And then you can get some feedback from guys too. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to share Dino's YouTube channel so that you guys can follow Dino as well. Okay, here. Here is Dino.
All right, I'm publishing it just as a temp video for Elena because it's just like very esoteric. It's just for the showcase, and then I'll just take it down.
Oh, okay, okay. It's up to you, Dino. It's up to
That's
you.
okay. No, that's okay. Uploading it right now. So
Perfect. Okay. Well, we are already on your YouTube channel, so you can see Dino in different amploirs. He is a carpenter.
Costumes, got a doggy, got a motorcycle helmet on. Let's see. I got a beer. Boy, is this really a music channel? I'm not sure.
Well, you are tuning the pianos here or trying to tune?
I'm tuning pianos. I got some. It's just.
Yeah, you are also.
But it's fun.
Where are your carpenter videos? The ones that you.
They're all just mixed in. They're mixed in. I got music one day. I'm playing Chopin one day, and I'm cutting my hands up with tools the next day.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Totally counterintuitive.
I like Marucci.
Play the one with Marucci.
Marucci. Okay,
that's a classical one. I'm playing some Bach, I think.
This is Maru-chan, who we're dog sitting, babysitting this little guy, and all he wants is attention. So I can't practice. He's got to sit on my lap so I can get some practice again. Bach. This is a little Bach piece minuet that I'm working on. With this guy in my lap.
This was before I gave him the nickname Marucci.
Marucci. Yeah, so Italian, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back. You can still see the videos, right? Okay, let's check here. Did you upload the video or it's still uploading?
It's still working. Yeah, I'm at 42%. So it's
okay. It's going to take a while. Okay. Well,
it was like 4 minutes. So it's just like me. Remember, it was just me talking about the way I drilled the Mambo number 5.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I just wanted to show another short video with Marucci here.
Marucci.
Okay, Joplin and Doggy. Let's see Joplin. I like Scott Joplin.
What's going on, everybody? Back by popular demand, the amazing Maru. 14-year-old little guy. We're babysitting him again.
Marucci.
And he said, "Why don't you play me a little Joplin on your 1919 Mason and Hamlin?" All right, I could do that. All right, Maru. Here's your request. To sleep.
That's so cute.
You know, that was a perfect example there, Elena, because that was a solace, and it's kind of it's a Cuban habanera, which is I remember reading about that. And Elena Casanova, does that make sense to you? That's a really old style of bum 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 bum. Almost like a little tango beat, but I read, and it was, I think, in Wikipedia that it was a Cuban habanera, which I guess is a dance style. So kind of appropriate for the Latin Music Showcase.
Yeah.
And and no other Joplin pieces have that rhythm that I've ever heard.
Yeah,
and
this one has like the syncopation.
Yeah, very different. I mean, it's a rag, but it's not a rag because it has that kind of tango sound to it, which I love. That's why I fell in love with that piece.
I was trying to start working on that piece, but then I looked at the rhythm and
well, it's that same kind of syncopation that is such a
Uh-huh.
challenge.
It is.
That makes your head explode when you send the little emojis with the guy's head blowing up.
Yeah, yeah. So true.
It's a lot on the upbeat, up, up, and.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, Richard says here he's a cute doggy.
Oh, thank you, Richard. Yeah, we hope to babysit him again soon. We're the official babysitters for that guy. So
Yeah, and then Sergey also sends hugs.
whenever they go to Japan, then they drop him off here, and then we spoil him.
Sure, this is what you do with small dogs. I wish
Yeah.
Indio was more quiet when I was playing the piano. Well, I wish he would sit next to me and, you know.
Indio is very restless, isn't he?
He kind of is. He's like a terrorist, you know.
He's like,
Doesn't sit. Well, he's a Yorkshire Terrier, and yeah, it just kind of sounds like a terrorist.
that Elena, my video is uploaded according to my channel here.
Okay,
Maybe you have to refresh.
This.
You might have to refresh it, right?
I have to refresh this page. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's so specific for this for this showcase.
Okay, so it says Gringo tries playing mambo. This
No, I named it temp video for showcase. Temporary video for showcase.
Okay, is it processed or it's still processing the video? Because
It's all good. It says uploaded.
Well, yeah, but sometimes you have to wait still for it.
Okay, yeah, might be another minute. Mm-hmm. Maybe you could play something of Angus's.
Okay, yeah, Angus, yeah, let's go to your channel. I'm going to stop sharing it for a little bit.
I hear some chaos in the house. I have to go and check on Drake. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Drake is a little rambunctious. He's 13, that kid. Oh my God. I'll be right back.
No worries, Dino, no worries. Okay. Here, Angus is also a classical pianist, right, Angus? But you are mostly focusing on very hard pieces like symphonies that you would play with the orchestra and Tchaikovsky. I hear a lot of Tchaikovsky that you're playing. And okay, let me present your YouTube channel here so you can talk about yourself a little bit. Yeah, here you are, guys. Go support Angus, subscribe to his YouTube channel. And okay, well, let's listen to this since we are doing the Latin rhythm. Midnight Rambo.
Okay, let's give this a go.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yay!
Thank you.
Okay, let's play the other tango that we played last time. I think it was great. Oh, we did collaboration with Angus a long time ago. Okay.
5 months ago.
It's on videos probably, right? Yeah, like just browse through his YouTube channel, see what he's capable of playing. It's fascinating.
Why don't you try one of the Tchaikovsky ones as well?
Okay, which one is it? I see Scriabin.
I think you need to go up.
Up, okay.
No, further.
Oh. Is it? No, this one.
Those are some of the earlier ones of mine.
What's the name of the channel, Angus?
It's called Angus
Angus
Robertson
Robertson,
Pianist.
pianist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you say that again? There were two, both of you guys were talking.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry. Angus Robertson, pianist.
I'll share it in the chat so that you guys can just click on it and subscribe. Mm-hmm.
Actually, Elena, do you see the one with me wearing a suit?
Oh, this one, happy 183rd birthday, Tchaikovsky.
That would be it.
Let's-
Yes. Try
Yeah,
that
let's
one.
do this. Uh-huh. Oh, it's 10 minutes long.
Hello, worldwide viewers of my channel, and welcome back to the third.
Yeah,
actually, there's me talking. Maybe you could skip a bit. I don't know if you
That's
can.
my favorite part. Well, not my favorite part, Angus, but I love to hear you talk.
Yeah, you don't talk as much when you play.
Angus is usually very quiet.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you, Dina.
I hope you really enjoy.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't really
looking
like
good
talking
today.
a lot for some reason.
I'm a talker. I'll talk all day long.
Oh, thank you.
You're looking good there too, Angus. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. The audio seems to be fading a bit.
A little bit, yeah. I think it's when you play your real piano, it actually probably sounds better than the keyboard.
Maybe it does.
I think it was just the feed, Angus. I don't think the piano.
Or the feet makes also some noise
Do
when
you recognize it?
pedal. Uh-huh.
Beautiful. I saw.
Thank you, Richard.
Oh, wow. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed my 3 videos. and thank you very much for watching. I will be back with more videos soon, and in the meantime, if you like any of my videos, then please don't hesitate to press the subscribe button. Okay, sayonara.
Very nice, Angus.
Gorgeous.
Thank you,
He's
Dino.
so
Can I just say
musical.
thank you, Richard and Sergey, as well?
Sure, yeah. Sergey here says amazing, and Richard says, "Oops, sorry,
Thank
guys, not
you.
this one." Yeah, awesome.
Sergey loves cats because I always see he follows cat Instagram posts and quirky kitty videos, and instantly he noticed your cat behind you, Angus, when you were playing. The cat's back there.
Cats are so funny. Yeah.
Funny creature.
Yeah, what I noticed with Angus, every time he plays, he really feels the instrument. And I
Very
think
emotional.
very
From-
emotional. Yeah. And then like I love the transitions and the contrast, like how you show piano. Like I'm struggling playing piano on my piano, right? But like with you, I can see like very piano, then mezzo piano, and then forte, and then like like this, all of these expressions, you preserve them, and it's fascinating. I love this ability of yours to stay so focused. And then look, he didn't look at the keys, he played it all by heart.
It's also
I think you
very,
mean muscle memory. I had no music in front of me.
Okay. Elena was saying something.
oh no, I was just he's creating textures as well as with dynamics, but he's creating textures because he's kind of translating a piece that, right, it's maybe not, it's, I mean, is this piece written for piano, or is it a
No, it's a piano transcription. It was. Do you recognize it?
yeah, it's from the symphony, right?
Yes, it's Tchaikovsky's Pathetique.
Yeah, right, which is super passionate.
And it was. Yeah, it was for orchestra originally. It's a piano transcription.
Yes, so that's that's really cool. I love doing a lot. Some people are kind of purist, well, it's meant for something else, but I love transcriptions because they give you more. I don't know, there's just something about it. I don't know, because we're used to hearing all these other textures from the symphony, the violins, and the all the different, all of that, and it's kind of cool to translate it and make it sound like it. I love playing for voice students because you're always using a transcription of some kind of opera, and I love using getting into that kind of space where you're creating colors and textures and imitating instruments, so it's pretty fun. Nice job.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Thank you.
I was like, okay, we will listen just for a little bit because it's 10 minutes long, but then I lost track of time, and this is how I do with Angus. It doesn't
Sorry about
matter
that.
how long the piece is, it just kind of sucks you in, with all of this dynamics, like Elena said, all of these contrasts that you are showing. It's fascinating. Yeah, great job there, Angus. Okay, let's look at Dino. Back to Dino.
Let's see if it's on my channel yet. It should be. I think it's been plenty of time. And then I noticed that Richard was a late entry too again. So Richard has a video on his channel.
He does, yes.
That says something to the effect of disastrous Latin music attempt. I laughed at his title of his video. It's pretty.
Okay,
I can't wait to see it.
Did you publish it or it's unlisted? Because I still don't see
Oh,
it.
it's still nothing? Hold on. Let me just be in the edit. It's
what
visibility. Oh, I'm gonna make it public now. Sorry.
Yes, please do so, because I can't find the link.
That's why I still have no views, because it was
Exactly.
still unlisted. So
Yeah.
It
Well,
should be any second.
no worries, no worries.
Can you?
Yeah.
What is the name of the
Um,
channel, Richard? The other two channels. Can you put them in?
I will just 1 second.
Thank you.
I'll type them in the chat so that you can follow their channels. Hold on. And they are also in the description box. So Elena, like if you look under the video, I did link all of the participants' YouTube channels. So they all should be there. And I'm going to add your channel so that the guys can follow all of your channels. Perfect. So
excuse me a minute. I just need to feed my cat. I'll be back in a
Oh,
bit.
sure. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The famous kitty, the famous black cat.
Okay, yeah. Let's check here. Okay, did you publish it, Dino?
Yeah, it's it should be good to go. So maybe a little refresh, you might see it.
I still
It's-
don't see it. Wow.
Let's see here.
Oh, okay. 10th video for showcase.
That's
Oh,
it.
there you
That's
go. I found it finally. Okay, let's see. I'm going
Into the nitty gritty details of a second year piano student on how I drilled this Pérez Prado número 5 mambo. Vamos.
Vamos.
Hello, Elena, and hello, the Elena gang. Hear that sound? That's 99 beats a minute. 99 beats a minute. Hear that ding?
Yeah, it's like the first.
Bing.
Mhm.
Bing. So my little handbells. Bing. I'm imitating Elena's belly dancing with the bells.
Who's this guy?
That metronome has helped me learn this Mambo number 5. It's been indispensable. Without the metronome, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I'm not there yet. I only got a little bit ahead of where I was last time with the last performance of Mambo number 5. But I'd like to just show, because Elena already performed this for everyone. Elena did great, 140 beats a minute with a dance. Come on, how am I going to top that? But I'd like to show a little bit of the process of that syncopation. Lots of upbeat, up, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and up, 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 up. And that's the secret to playing that. And eventually I had this little epiphany where I was able to recognize the sound of the left hand, where it goes boom, 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 boom. And when I can hear that and then hear the right hand kind of separately in my brain, it helps so that I could put both hands together without messing totally up on the rhythm. So let's just do this at 100 beats a minute. I'm going to keep the metronome on so you can see kind of the nuts and bolts of how I'm getting this piece up to performance level. I'm not there yet, but I will be. Mambo number 5, attempt number 9,342. All right, come on, let's do this. Listen for that. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. I'm a whole beat off.
I guess the metronome really isn't my savior. Let's start at that next page, the top of the page. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aww. I'm gonna beat off again. Oops. That's as far as I got.
It's easy to get lost.
Really
Oh my
hard.
God.
You know, I use the metronome like crazy. Oh, there's my headphones. I'll get there. Just be patient with me. Thanks a lot. Be patient.
That's fantastic,
Lily.
Dino.
Thank you.
I love your humor, Dino.
Thank you, I guess.
Well, you have a sense of humor.
Thank you, Elena. You know, I figure, okay, you can see my level of playing, and, you know, I'm definitely not a professional, definitely not paying my bills by playing the piano, but I like to offer a little bit of goofiness into, like, you know, middle-aged guy learning piano, and this is what's going on. And I see when you really start to learn that piece, when you've played classical like I have mostly, and you play these very unusual rhythms compared to Tchaikovsky or Chopin. And when I get more familiarized with the piece, I can finally hear that dun, 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 and then that goes, like you said on a video, or I think it was on the last live stream, how that just needs to be on autopilot.
Yeah.
Once you really have that locked in, then you can slowly meld them together. But I'm not there yet. I'll get there.
I see Dino's slow walk is actually much better than me speeding up through the piece. I'm going to show you my yesterday's performance. I think I messed up a lot of keys there, but I think rhythmically I did a better job yesterday than the first time when I danced with it, because when I was re-listening to it, I put it a bum, 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 like squared.
Yeah,
and
instead of the one on the upbeat. I
yes.
noticed that too.
So
And
this
it's
is
easy to fall back on that when you're playing it fast. Now it's even harder to get that and of two. Dun, dun, bah, dun, dun,
dum,
bah.
ba, bum. Yeah. And I also managed to kill my B key, which you
And-
will probably know. It threw me off a lot. Every time I have a disappearing key on the piano, it's just like I can't process it.
And I hope we're able to get a little bit of knowledge from La Cubana
La Cubana,
Profesional, que tiene todo el conocimiento y la sabiduría para enseñarnos los truquitos.
Yes, please, Elena.
Te mando una propina, Elena, no seas mala onda.
Oye, es que hay que empezar con la sangre primero.
Sí, claro.
I'll
Okay.
start with a cafecito cubano.
Yeah.
Really strong the way you make it with that little steel pot.
I approve.
You see? Okay, let's watch my Elena. I would love your feedback too, because if you watch them in comparison, I'm not going to play you the first one that I recorded on Monday, but I'm going to play you the yesterday's one. But I did mess up a lot of keys there, and you're going to hear it. Okay, but rhythmically, I think it was better. Okay, so let's just see, because I really want to get your feedback.
Yeah, you know you can't hide behind the speed, right?
Right, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, you hear it, right? This is what I was dealing with, guys.
A broken B note.
Stop. I think it's time for me to call my tuner. Yeah, does not sound good at all. Well, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye. Okay, well, 1 sec. Stop sharing. Yeah, that
Well,
was.
a little self-critiquing there, Elena.
Oh my gosh. Every time my keys disappear, I can't help it and I have to beat it up. I knew that it was starting. Do you remember I mentioned it last week sometime with the mambo that my key is disappearing? No, I had to binge and like kill it completely.
Without the B and mambo, it's only mamo.
Mamo, right?
Oh, that's a that's a little.
Okay, Elena, what are you saying? We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I said that's a little risque there.
Sorry.
Yeah,
En hispanoparlante aquí.
what did you think about the rhythm, Elena? Was I able to sort of do it, or was it too jumpy? Like, what would you recommend? Just slow down and do like Dino, because I kind of like how his rhythm turns out.
You gotta suffer playing it slow.
I know.
Yeah, I've had several piano teachers in my life that just insisted on playing slow.
Mm-hmm.
If you can play it slow, you can play it fast. But if you try and play it fast and you haven't played it slow, you're never gonna. It's very hard to catch up, and you're gonna be working harder than you need to. So sometimes, and it's with the mambo. I've actually played this at it's just this little at a little afternoon outside little concert, and it's easy to kind of get to rush.
Yeah.
So, but there's two things that I think that may be helpful. I'm not sure. One is, I don't have the music in front of me. That would help me. But one is piano music and piano dance. All of those arts, they're very grounding. They're very earthy. European music is very floaty and very up, and so that's kind of something that really helps you. I think would help you to kind of think down instead of up. I see your arms and your hands kind of moving up, and you just need to dig in and dig down.
Down. Okay.
Does that make
Yeah.
When you're dancing salsa, I mean, you can kind of be flailing around, but if you're really you're stepping into that earth.
Mm-hmm.
You're going down into it, and it's not a ballerina going up. Just that.
Good image there.
So that is one difference that I think would be. I mean, this is Afro-Cuban music, so it's very earthy. It's very you've seen African dances. It's like they're kind of even their hands, kind of like the reggae stuff. Their hands move down, and they're really digging and connecting down. So that's one thing. Then the other thing is really the mambo. It's not supposed to be very fast anyway. So I think slow it down. It will help to lock it in. And is it Richard? You're doing it very slow.
Oh, me?
Gino.
I'm sorry, Gino.
That's okay.
Dino. Okay. Richard's somebody that's online, but it's not. It's he.
Oh, Richard is next. We will show his work
All right.
next. Yeah.
So I think that that's great. It's slow. It's very, but I think that would happen to me. You might want to try it actually without the metronome for a little bit and just do it slow.
Oh, I do all kinds of with,
Yeah.
without, like crawling speed, and I'm just
No,
trying
but
to line up those upbeats so it actually has that, it's not the right feeling, the syncopated feeling of salsa, of that Latin rhythm, that Afro-Cuban rhythm. It's hard.
the,
It
Hard.
is
Oh my
hard.
gosh, it's hard.
the upbeat is really not the upbeat. The upbeat is the strong sound. Dum, dee-da-dum, da-dum, dee-da-dum, ba-bum, da-da-dum, ba-bum.
Oh, right.
So if you can think of doing it that way, it's not going to sound that exaggerated, but it'll help to get the right rhythm kind of going. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So
And
uh,
hearing that from you is like, that's gold.
It
There's
is.
treasure
It
to
is.
it.
I'm so grateful, Elena. Thank you so much. Yeah.
the tie note is the strong beat in that's, if you can think of it that way. It may not sound like that, but if you think of it that way, it'll sound right.
In the left hand, dun dun, that tied note.
I see. I don't have the music in front of me, so da bum ba da 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 dum. Yes, right.
So, can you show it on your piano, just so maybe the left hand? Show her the left hand.
Me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I happen to have Hiroshi Nakamura's arrangement of Mambo No. 5 right here in front of me.
It's gonna be too small.
It is small. Yeah.
Because I'm on
So
my
I happen to have a new Mazurksky piece that I found yesterday that I know Angus must have played this one. Una Lerme. It's easy enough for me to play. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I almost cried when I played it.
He's a great kind of like a painter. I mean, he loves.
Yeah.
He's a great.
Oh, it's just so beautiful.
He's so good at.
I've always known pictures at an exhibition. I guess that's probably the only Mazurksky piece that I've ever known. But then I found this short 2-minute piano piece called Una Lam. And it's just like, whoa. It was like finding a gold coin in my yard.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is what I'm talking about here. Just the left hand. So that low B is the tied half with a quarter note, Elena.
Yes.
So you're saying that low note is the one I should have a little bit more of a oomph to it.
Did you see it when you did it? It sounded right. Just try it one more time.
Es que me siento muy bien.
Yeah.
Ya soy cubano. ¿Qué pasó, chico?
You got it. Azúcar.
Azúcar.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elena. Oh, that's great. That's a great tip.
Yeah. Thank you, Elena, so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get to Richard, and I think he's the final one today. I didn't get anything from Luigi. I didn't get anything from Accountanship. These are the two guitarists that we have in the community. But Luigi sent me a video last time for the previous challenge. So,
and I checked in with Sheep. Sheep seems to be okay, but he's just got a lot going on, he said.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Good. I just wanted you guys, because I did talk to him. He was pretty busy. Yeah. Okay, Richard, going for you now. Richard usually performs the Beatles. He's really good at playing the Beatles.
I'm anxious to hear this disaster. What he wrote on the title of the video.
Okay, I'm trying to find his YouTube channel here. Richard. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Perfect. Okay, let me copy and paste his YouTube channel in the chat so that you guys can follow him. And I'm going to share the screen with you again. Here you go. This is our Richard. He mostly plays the Beatles, but he actually is pretty good with the syncopation.
And I think he's doing Mambo number 5.
Yeah. Let's watch this. Yeah, let's
I'm
watch this.
excited.
Well, I don't think it's Mambo number 5 per se. Okay.
What a nice idea to have a second Latin rhythm challenge. And hello, Dino, I see you there. That was a great idea to bring the Mambo 5 to this. And I think you motivated many people to do it. Now everybody plays Mambo number 5. Of course, I cannot play Mambo number 5, but I will try it. And now this is a live stream, so there will be errors, and you just have to suffer through it. I try it now. A little bit kind of some mambo. Mambo number 5. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Sandra, a little bit of Rita, and I see a little bit of Sanga, so to be a little bit of Sanga in the street, a little bit of me to be, a little bit of Erika in my life, a little bit of who else is there, a little bit of Sanga in the sun, a little bit of Maria all the time. A little bit of Elena. Here I am. A little
It's great.
So good.
Oh, that was it. Not very good. What? I'm not allowed
Brilliant.
more anymore. I'm not allowed with Erika. I'm not allowed with Elena. I'm not allowed Sana. I'm not allowed Lisa. Oh my God. Oh my God.
He's
Oh
barring
my God. Now,
So funny.
I think this is a disaster. My lovely videographer is not looking at me very lovely anymore. This is a disaster. Everybody out. Everybody out.
He's like,
Amazing.
Good job,
Amazing.
Richard.
Our Richard.
it was perfect.
Fun.
That's what it's all about. I love it. It's fun, a little funny, simple, silly thing like that. It was great.
Yep.
I love the singing.
Yeah, the singing was good. Yeah.
Which was the Mambo number 5. I forgot the singer's name, but he was doing that. It was in the 90s, I think. A little bit of
Yeah.
Jessica in my
Yeah.
life. A little bit, yeah. So that was great.
Oh gosh.
Perfect. Perfecto.
Busted.
And then it looks like at the end of the video, everyone turned down Richard. You got turned down flat. Reject. Rejection. Sorry, Richard.
Right.
It's good though. Very good.
It was good. Yeah, 1999, Richard says. Yeah, that was a popular song back then.
Okay.
I remember this song. Yeah.
It was a real fun tune.
Mm-hmm. So cool, Sergey says. Very cool. Yeah,
Really?
well, thank you. Thank you guys for submitting your work. It was so much fun. And
Thank you to Elena for getting it all together.
yeah, we will do definitely
Yes.
more of this. I would love to keep working on the Latin rhythm because it's very, very challenging. But
I think
maybe,
it's important.
yeah, to keep working on it. Mm-hmm.
I'm discovering that it's such a fun style of music to play. And boy, if we can count on Elena once in a while to get those little tips from her, that would be great. That helped a lot, what we learned today.
Thank you. Yeah, it was Lou Bega, the guy that did. He was a German artist, and he that Mambo Number 5, mixed it up, and it was one of those like one-hit wonders. It was super popular.
Crazy popular, yeah.
I had to look it up, but actually, I will try and upload. I only have it on a DVD that it's got a bunch of stuff, and so I'm going to try and rip it from there and upload it, because I think this would be fun. This is a while ago that I played it, and I have conga and clave player with me. So it'll be a homegrown thing, it still won't be.
I can't wait to hear it.
Super professional, but it's fun because it's not what I do. I mean, classical music is what I do more. And so this was a little bit of a fun event that I got invited to do. And I said, okay, I'll do Cuban music. And they were like, yay!
Yeah, perfect. And also, guys, check out the video where other musicians join here. And like when we watched them performing live, there was a band of musicians. So it was Elena, it was what was her name? Elizabeth, right? Elizabeth.
Yeah, Elizabeth. It's called Professional Pianist Concert, and we do it every year. If you Google, if you put it on YouTube, let me see if I can find the link, but I don't think I can. I don't know how to use my phone very well to go
well,
back.
No worries. You can always share the link with me later, and I'll put it in the description box.
Okay. It's Professional Pianist Concert. And the last two that we've done, they're posted on the Ukiah Community Concert Association channel. Yeah, those are really fun for piano group. There's a lot of variety, and we all kind of get up and do different music. There's boogie and classical and Cuban, and there's New Age, and a little bit of everything.
So, Elena, can I ask you a question? Guys, do you remember Spencer Brewer, the Blueberry Street? The one that I played. It was like a swing.
The boogie woogie?
It wasn't boogie woogie, it was a swing. Okay, let me remind you. I'll go back to my channel and share with you just a quick snippet of it, okay? So, yeah, the Spencer Brewer, I think he's in the same community that Elena is talking about.
Yeah,
they all know each other, and this is kind of how we know them, because we are friends with Chris. He's also an amazing musician.
He was a jazz pianist.
Jazz, yeah. Okay, let me find here.
Sorry.
Blueberry Street. I'm trying to find it here. Well, Elena knows this one. Yes. I'm sure guys know it too. Once you hear it, guys, you'll recognize it.
Nice job, everybody. It's fun listening to people that are working on pieces and see different styles, and it's very nice. I appreciate you inviting me, Elena.
Oh, thank you so much for coming. It's always a pleasure, and it's been such a long time. Okay, it's this one. I don't think it's one of my best recordings of this piece, but let's give it a try.
I remember that one.
You remember this one? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let me. Stop. Perfect. Yeah. So Spencer Brewer, Elena, Elizabeth, Chris, they are all from the same community. They know each other. Amazing musicians. Every time we've attended live, I think one performance of yours, and then the second one that we signed up for got cancelled due to COVID. So it was a bummer.
Yeah. We ended up doing, oh, well, maybe it was just only twice. We just did several concerts in the, but yeah, I thought I might have come up 3 times, but yeah, it might have been just 2. I can't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah. It's been a long time, and I'm so glad that you decided to join us today. Thank you so much for your time and for your patience with us and for giving us some insights and recommendations. Very helpful, Elena. Thank you. Yeah, well, my husband is calling me for lunch. It's getting late now. Let's wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Dino. Thank you, Angus. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sergey.
Thank
everyone. Yeah, for
Can I
joining
just say
us.
Can I just say I'm looking forward to the waltz?
Waltz,
challenge.
yeah.
Waltz showcase.
Okay, let's do waltz showcase in
Absolutely.
2 weeks, so we have enough time to prepare. Right, 2 weeks time we will do the waltz showcase, guys. Okay, so please.
2 weeks.
2
All
weeks.
right, let's do
All
it.
right, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I want to keep it every 2 weeks so that like
Yeah.
1 week is a break. You do your things, and then so that we stay sort of motivated.
2 weeks is good.
Perfect. And Elena, if you have waltz, we would love to hear them.
All right.
Okay.
Cuban waltz sounds great.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for joining. See you
Alrighty.
soon. Let me take us out here.
Bye,
Where is my
everybody.
video?
Thank
Bye.
you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.